And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. The Texas Hill Country has been forever changed by the deadly flash floods. Just this week, several families filed lawsuits after the death of their loved ones there. Now, that flood happened back on July 4th. Many of you will remember that. There's new support now for those who are left picking up the pieces, and we get to the bottom of it. And joining us now here on The Factor Uncensored is Kelly Rayburn, and her son survived Camp La Junta back in the Texas Hill Country floods back in July. Devastating situation. Just recently, we know some families, 7 families have filed lawsuits involving the children and 2 camp counselors. Kelly is not involved in that, but she is also looking forward, a part of an effort to start the healing process after these devastating floods, and it's called Stronger Together. Kelly, thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. When we think about the tragedy, it's still going to take a long time before these families can get over this and the community at large.
That's right, Isaiah. On that day, it was a devastating, excruciating experience just driving up there, not knowing exactly what our kids had been through and what we may see or experience or how to talk to our kids once we were, reunited with them. But the hours, the days, the weeks, the months that, have passed since then, it's been a learning experience for all of us. And, my kids personally still wake up with nightmares, still are terrified when they hear the sound of thunder or see a lightning strike. And so, knowing that we were still going through such a hard time, I wanted to see what I could do to help other families who might be going through that same experience. And that's what made me want to put together something that could, even though we're all spread out and so far apart, hopefully bring us together and help us move forward in a healing journey.
Now, we're talking about Stronger Together. What will that look like when you bring those people together? Will they physically come back, or will you do it online? How will you do it in order to continue the healing process?
So this is solely online. It is a virtual space, and you can be as involved as you want to share, or you can be just kind of a fly on the wall and just listen. But it is completely free. It is all virtual, and there's going to be some amazing experts there leading these sessions, 3 sessions. And, it's just going to be really helpful for us as parents, helping to understand our own emotions that we're going through, helping to equip us better to help our children process their emotions. And, not just for this tragedy, but also to be prepared for inevitably what may come for the future and just be more sensitive overall to those around us.
And have you had a chance to talk with any of the other families out there? And what are they saying after this tragedy that we all saw take place in real time?
Yes, and it's interesting because so many of us do feel so isolated, even for as knowledgeable as I would say that I have been about this, and as vocal as I have been about this, I still do feel isolated, and many others do as well. It's hard for even your own friends and family to understand what you might be going through. That's why something like this is so needed. And we hope that this will really be there's no substitute for connection and feeling like you're seen. And so I really hope that people will feel like they're seen in this experience.
And this is specifically for those who have been impacted, not just the public in general, right?
Yeah, we want to make it a very safe place for those who have specifically been impacted. We appreciate so much, those who are interested in it and are supporting from afar. But given the sensitive nature of this, we're asking that it's just for families who have been impacted.
And for those who maybe have had some kind of impact as a result of this, how can they find more information on Stronger Together? That's the name of the program, Stronger Together.
Yes, so I'm going to give you a graphic, and if we could hopefully put that graphic up, there's a QR code that they can scan. There's a short little website that they can visit to register. All you have to do is put your name, your email in, and then you can just register very quickly and easily. And like I said, there will be 3 sessions, November 11th, November 18th, and December 2nd at 7 p.m. on each of those evenings. And so we just really hope that you can join us.
All righty, the clock is ticking. Kelly Rayburn, thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. And we want to wish you and the many other families that are out there the very best. Thank you for joining us.